Time after 50 feels different. Not slower, but more precious. Mornings are no longer about chasing a perfect curl or mastering the perfect blowout. They're about comfort, ease, and starting your day feeling like yourself. Graceful, confident, and radiant. But even the most elegant woman has looked in the mirror at 7 a.m. and sighed at that one stubborn lock of hair that won't cooperate, or the frizz that seems to have a life of its own. And when your schedule is tight, whether it's a doctor's appointment, a coffee catch-up, or a grandchild's school run, there's no time for complicated styling tools or 30-minute routines. That's why these 3 quick hair fixes aren't just about saving time. They're about reclaiming the quiet confidence of walking out the door, knowing you look put together, effortlessly. No fluff, no fuss, just practical beauty made for the woman who has better things to do than wrestle with a curling iron. Let's dive in. Your morning routine is about to get a graceful upgrade. Fix 1. The twist and pin low bun. Grace in 3 minutes. At a certain age, beauty no longer shouts. It whispers, quietly, elegantly, and with a kind of confidence that doesn't need to prove anything. That's exactly what the twist and pin low bun offers. For women over 50, especially those juggling busy mornings, it's more than just a hairstyle. It's a small daily ritual that says, I'm still here, and I still care. For me. Let's paint the picture. It's 6:45 a.m. You've already snoozed once, and there's a pile of to-dos waiting. There's no time for hot rollers, no patience for flat irons. But you glance in the mirror, and your hair, frizzy, deflated, uncooperative, makes you sigh. And here's the thing, it's not about looking young anymore. It's about looking like your best self. Enter the twist and pin bun, the unsung hero of grown woman hair. You gather your hair, no comb needed, just your fingers and a little grace. Let some face-framing strands fall, not on purpose, but not by accident either. Twist the rest into a soft coil at the nape of your neck. Pin it with 2 bobby pins, or better yet, one of those soft, matte finish clips that don't tug or pull. And suddenly, poise. Why does this trick work so well for women over 50? First, it embraces the changing texture of mature hair. As we age, our hair often becomes finer, more fragile, and more unpredictable. The twist doesn't fight that. It works with it. Even if your hair's a little dry or frizzy from humidity, the twist gives it structure. Even if you skipped a wash, this style can still look chic, especially if you apply a bit of dry shampoo to add grip. Second, it instantly lifts your posture and your spirit. There's something about having your hair swept back that subtly defines your jawline, opens up your eyes and says, I'm awake, I'm ready. The best part? It doesn't take more than 3 minutes. This bun also pairs beautifully with accessories. Add pearl earrings, and suddenly it's dinner ready. Add a patterned headband, and you're casual but chic for brunch. Add nothing. And it still says everything. The low bun isn't about perfection. In fact, the messier it is, the more relaxed and modern it looks. Gone are the days of hairspray helmets. Now, we're in the era of softness, movement, texture, personality. A few flyaways? Let them dance. A loose strand brushing your cheek? That's charm, not chaos. And for the woman who wears glasses, oh, this style was made for you. It highlights the face without overpowering it. It leaves space for your frames to shine. And if you've just gotten a stylish new pair, all the better. You'll look framed, polished, and poised. Let's talk about aging hair. It doesn't grow as fast. It might break more easily. You may have thinning at the temples. The twist and pin bun protects fragile ends, avoids unnecessary heat, and requires no brushing or pulling. That means less breakage and more health over time, all while still looking pulled together. This fix isn't just a solution for rushed mornings. It's a mindset. It says that style doesn't require struggle, that grace doesn't require youth, that beauty, true beauty, is often found in simplicity. And perhaps most importantly, it respects your time. Because you have better things to do than spend 20 minutes teasing your roots. You have coffee to sip, books to read, lives to touch, and you should feel beautiful while doing it. even if your beauty only takes 3 minutes each morning. So tomorrow, when the sun rises and you find yourself standing in front of the mirror again, don't reach for perfection. Reach for the twist. Pin it up. Breathe in. Exhale. Then walk into your day like the quietly powerful woman you've always been. Fix 2. The half-up volume lift. Elevate without effort. There's something timeless about a half-up hairstyle. It walks the line between polished and effortless, and when done right, it can take years off your face. Not by changing who you are, but by subtly lifting what gravity has gently tugged over the decades. For women over 50, the half-up volume lift is a secret weapon. It's fast, it's flattering, and it's shockingly easy to make a morning feel beautiful again. Let's be honest, by the time we hit our 50s or 60s, our hair behaves differently. The bounce that once came naturally needs a little coaxing. Volume becomes more precious than gold. And mornings, they're often hectic, especially if you're juggling work, caregiving, or simply trying to squeeze a moment of quiet coffee time into a demanding routine. That's where this trick shines. The half-up volume lift gives you a lifted crown, soft face-framing strands, and a sense of polish that doesn't scream trying too hard. It's the hairstyle that makes people say, "You look rested," even when you've barely slept. And more than anything, it brings dimension back to hair that may have thinned out or lost body with age. So how does it work? Start by teasing the crown, gently. You don't need a full beehive. Just a little volume at the back of your head can make a huge difference. Use a fine-tooth comb and back comb about 2 inches of hair right above the crown. If you're worried about damage, use a root-lifting spray or a volumizing powder to get the same result with less tugging. Then, pull back the top layer of your hair, from temple to temple, and secure it loosely at the back with a small clip, barrette, or elastic that blends with your hair color. The key is not to flatten the lift you just created. Let it be soft, rounded, and feminine. Let it look like you woke up like this, but better. Leave a few soft strands around the face. This is important. Too tight, and the style looks dated. Too messy, and it loses its elegance. But just the right balance of undone gives it that effortless feel. For women with thinning hair around the hairline, this trick is golden. It provides gentle coverage without appearing intentional. Now, the power of this style isn't just in how it looks, it's in how it feels. There's a psychological lift that comes from seeing yourself a little taller, a little more put together. That volume at the crown, it changes your silhouette, subtly elongating your face, lifting the eye, and giving the illusion of energy, even when you're running on coffee and good intentions. It also photographs beautifully. Whether it's a Zoom call, a family brunch, or a selfie with your granddaughter, the half-up style keeps you looking vibrant from every angle. It softens features while keeping structure. It flatters every face shape. And best of all, it grows with you. From salt and pepper waves to silver strands, this style always feels graceful. Accessories can elevate it even further. A pearl clip, a tortoiseshell barrette, or even a simple black velvet ribbon can add instant sophistication. And if you're someone who's embracing natural grays or growing out color, this style showcases your texture beautifully, letting the color variation become part of the charm. It's low maintenance, high impact, no heat tools required. No complicated braiding or fiddly twists, just you, a brush, and 2 minutes of your morning. And if you're in the mood to dress it up, a sweep of red lipstick and earrings will take this from school run to soiree. The half-up volume lift reminds us of one of the greatest lessons in aging with confidence. You don't have to do more to look more beautiful. Sometimes doing less, but doing it smarter, makes all the difference. Fix 3. The sleek low twist. Timeless beauty in minutes. Some hairstyles are loud, screaming for attention with curls, color, or height. But others whisper elegance. They don't beg to be noticed. They simply are. The sleek low twist belongs to that second category, a quiet classic that has graced the napes of queens, CEOs, and grandmothers alike, and for women over 50 who want a polished look without spending their morning in front of a mirror. It's a godsend. Here's the truth. When we think of quick hairstyles, we often picture messy buns or ponytails. Functional, sure, but not always flattering. The low twist, however, is different. It's as simple to execute as a ponytail, but the end result looks like you stepped out of a Parisian salon. Smooth, understated, ageless. Let's talk about what makes it work and why it's perfect for mature women. First, it respects your natural hair. Whether you have fine strands or thick waves, straight locks or textured curls, the sleek, low twist doesn't fight your texture. It embraces it. There's no need to blow dry or straighten. In fact, slightly unwashed hair often holds the twist better than freshly shampooed locks. This is a rare style where second-day hair is a benefit, not a compromise. Second, it brings structure to your silhouette. As we age, facial contours soften. A tightly pulled ponytail can feel harsh, highlighting features we'd rather downplay. But the low twist frames the head gently, offering structure without severity. It also draws the eye downward in a way that elongates the neck and creates a graceful profile, especially when paired with a pair of elegant earrings or a soft scarf. Now, here's how to do it. In under 3 minutes, start by smoothing your hair with a brush or comb. You can use a bit of leave-in conditioner or a smoothing serum if frizz is an issue, but keep it light. We want shine, not stiffness. Gather your hair at the nape of your neck, as if forming a low ponytail. Then twist it inward, like you're turning a doorknob, and coil it gently against your head. Secure it with bobby pins or a sleek hair clip. No need for anything fancy. A simple tortoiseshell or matte black clip will do wonders. Leave a soft part in the front, middle or side, whatever flatters your face best. Don't slick it all back unless that's your signature. A soft part adds a natural elegance. That's it. No heat, no teasing, no tugging. But what about thin hair, or grays, or layered cuts? Here's the beauty. The sleek, low twist loves gray. In fact, silver strands reflect light in such a way that this style often looks more luxurious than its brunette or blonde counterparts. The twist captures subtle color variation and gives dimension to mature hair in a way no curling iron can replicate. If your hair is layered or on the thinner side, use a bit of texturizing spray before twisting. This gives grip and volume. You can also gently tease the crown for lift if you want a slightly more elevated version. And if flyaways worry you, a silk scarf tied around the base of the twist not only hides them, it elevates the whole look. Now, let's talk about the feeling this style gives. There's something empowering about stepping into your day with a hairstyle that feels intentional. The low twist doesn't shout, "I tried." It says, "I know who I am." It's the hair equivalent of wearing a cashmere sweater and pearl studs. Classic, controlled, comfortable. For women navigating busy lives, juggling doctor visits, errands, phone calls, family duties, it provides a rare moment of calm. A few minutes of quiet grace, where your hands aren't full of hot tools or chasing stray hairs. Just a twist, a pin, and done. And when you so catch your reflection later in the day, in a shop window or a Zoom thumbnail, you'll see it. The poise, the polish, the subtle strength of someone who's lived, learned, and still walks through the world with elegance. The sleek, low twist is more than a hairstyle. It's a reminder that beauty doesn't always have to try hard. Sometimes, all it takes is a twist, and the wisdom to wear it your way. You don't need hours in front of the mirror or a drawer full of styling tools to feel beautiful. Sometimes the smallest changes, a soft wave here, a polished twist there, or a graceful bun, are enough to shift your energy for the whole day. For women over 50, beauty isn't about turning back time. It's about stepping forward with confidence, with elegance, with the quiet power of a woman who knows herself. These 3 quick morning hair fixes aren't just about looking put together. They're about reclaiming a few peaceful moments for yourself each morning. A small act of care, a touch of self-respect, a reminder that no matter how busy life gets, you are still worth showing up for. Fully, beautifully, and boldly.